Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger. Fastball will beat them.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 2-1. On a line out towards center. And there's one down. Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. So he blasts one out the other way, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. Up next for the Pirates, Cal Raleigh.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 0-2 now. Got him. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball outside.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-1. Looks like he wants the signs again. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Tap foul at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Quick toss to first. Schwarber back on a dive.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. And a good eye there.
That's a
Great
ball.
RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in there. And that's disengagement number 2. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. In the air to left center. Bader settles underneath it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strikes where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bo Bichette leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to short. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Foul ball there, Ashcraft. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Line drive. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here comes Bryce Harper.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it. Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
O'Hearn, the tag, and he's out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Brian Reynolds here.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. Check on the runner. Reynolds back in on the dive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. That misses the zone. Ball one. That clips a corner. No outs. Runner on second. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. One away with a runner at third.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
That's up.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
2 on, 1 out, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. The throw is wild and it gets away. The throw is late and a run scores.
Everything came together for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Raleigh in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Steps off, lead runner back to second. He's trying for third. Inside and hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Kyle Schwarber, the next. Pirate to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Late swing, foul to the left. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's in. Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Base hit. 1 run is in. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 5-0. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Nope, ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Raleigh over at second. Schwarber at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2 to Weatherholt. And it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Burleson starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one lifted to left. 1 away. Next to hit, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ball. Hee-haw.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now Bader up to the plate.
Number 9, Harrison Bader.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Bader runs. Pitch outside. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Hard hit, right side. And that is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, leading off.
Ryan.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Nick Riquet.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Up next for the
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. Fly to left his first time. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
High leg.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Walker in position. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get two. Double play. They limit the damage here. Cannonball coming. It's now 7-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Misses inside. Ball 3. And before the pitch, he steps off. The 3-1. There's a swing and a miss. Full count pitch. He'll have to wait. Time called to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Hee-ha!
Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, and now
pitching for the
new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Justin Brule.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out towards right center field. Scott on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Raleigh.
Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2.
Ball up.
In the air to left center. 2 away now. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Schwarber.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Bottom 4 and stepping in. Cardinals, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Burleson at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Hee-haw!
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Busch Stadium. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. The throw into second. And that's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
O'Hearn in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one kicks away from Herrera. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
That missed. That's a ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. The count 2-1. Fouled off left side.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Up next to the Pirates.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. outs. 1 for 2. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. There goes the runner. Ball misses.
No, that's out.
Go to second. He's safe. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Man at second. And O'Neill is struck out.
Up next for the Pirates, the third base.
Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. Chris Roycroft on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down.
Hey. That's a ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Reynolds, the lead runner, out at second. Gonzalez at first, 2 out of the inning. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check swing.
No, that's
he
out.
held up. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one almost got him. And they're all loaded up.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Loud. Swings through it for strike 1. Ripped to right. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jordan Walker struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Reynolds should have this one. That is the inning. Top 6. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Cal Raleigh. Roy Croft throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. In the air, right side. Walker moving under this one. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Save. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Ivan Herrera, Justin Lawrence on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. He should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's the strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Bryce Harper to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, leading off, Ryan O'Hearn.
Hee-haw!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
That missed. That's a ball. Heck one.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
That's a ball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, left field. Schwarber under it. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Way out front for strike 2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Bader now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle. Lau sends it to first. St. Louis goes down in order. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Trey Turner. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Brandon Lau now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Raleigh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the eighth, J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Lawrence, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was born in Panama. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker.
Swings and fouls one off. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
On the ground, Gonzalez whips it across, and there's two away. Victor Scott digs in now. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the ninth.
Now pitching for the
Riley
Cardinals,
O'Brien will take
61.
over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sliced hard but foul.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
That's a ball.
The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Nope. Ball.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
That's inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice
Up next
patience
to the
in that
plate,
at bat. Worked
the first
himself
baseman,
into a good
Ryan.
count. Wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now, Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Base knock center field. And now two aboard. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Reynolds swings through it for strike one. Grounder might be 2. The flip. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Johan Ramirez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out. But he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. This to center field. Dives and makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ball 1 there. And he swings through that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging for the K. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Alec Burleson. They're down to their final strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now up for St. Louis. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Burleson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds on the run. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. Ashcraft with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy.